try some creative cooking.
Lecker Dango-Milch. Naja, gut. Also, dann machen wir uns eben dann auf und machen dann die, ja, mache ich dich dann mit der Kasua-Quest.
Ja.
Aber es wäre ja irgendwie witzig, Eike, nicht wahr? Wenn gerade ausgerechnet der Charakter, der Kasua früher immer gejagt hat, wegen der göttlichen Auge, jetzt seine Quest macht, was?
Nicht wahr?
Naja, okay, dann mal los.
Huh? What's up?
Jemand kommt. Offensichtlich, vorsichtig.
Hey! What the heck was that for? Doesn't want to talk, huh? Alright, let's convince him to calm down a little. Inazuma shines eternal.
Huh? So you don't have a vision after all? Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else. Have you ever met someone by the name of Kaedehara Kazuha? He carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses an animo vision.
Warum suchst du dann nach ihm?
That's none of your business. Never mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
What the heck is this guy's problem? Coming around here, waving that weird sword in our faces, and he didn't even apologize. Seems like a real nutcase. Well, one thing's for sure. No way are we telling him anything about Kazuha.
Kaedehara Kazuha. It's you, at last.
Aha! So it is the same guy from before. What's your problem, huh? What could you possibly have against Kazuha?
Indeed, there should be no enmity between us. If it is Ame no miHoYo that stands before us. But what if instead of facing Ame no miHoYo, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
Many, many years ago, I was forged by a famed bladesmith of the Ishin tradition. I was his pride and joy. In me, he placed all his hopes and dreams.
So, swords can become conscious and control people?
Kaedehara Kazuha, you stood against the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi. There can be no other to serve as my host for what is to come. Now, give your body over to me! Take me in your hand.
Kazuha?
I'm okay. I felt a little dizzy at first, but only for a moment.
Thank you for the experience. Although he appears battered and broken, in your hands it seems he's regained a glimmer of brilliance. His sense of savage cruelty has completely faded away.
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would like to visit the Amenoma smithy. Maybe we can go back there together.
What does he want to go there for?
I'm not sure, but I think that all this is about to come to an end. Okay, I am ready. Let us begin. Please, stay true to your promise.
My power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything? You mean...
Yes. The cost is my entire consciousness. You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands, it will still fulfill his final wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
Rest in peace.
Where will you travel to next, Kazuha?
I'll probably take to the seas with Captain Beto again for now. As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
You must have a whole bunch of questions after our last conversation with Nahida. Paimon was ready to ask her a million more questions, but didn't want to seem too pushy. Like, about these descenders. So, does that just mean people like you who come traveling to Tevat from someplace else? And as for your sister... Whew, so many questions. Let's go find Nahida and see what else we can find out.
Aber das machen wir in der nächsten Aufnahme.
Come on, serious suggestions, please. I'm not trying to write a thriller here. It's supposed to be an essay, you understand? An essay. That means facts and logic.
Ein Essay, Eike. Das beweist, wir sind an einer höher gebildeten Lehranstalt.
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic, didn't you? The Tatara Suna mystery. When so much remains unexplained, there's little to be objective about. Unless, of course, you restrict yourself to textual criticism.
Und wie an der echten Uni streiten sich die Leute die ganze Zeit.
Yeah, well, this is my teacher's area of research. I can't change that. But it's fascinating enough without having to sensationalize it, don't you think? The strange location, the missing details, a mysterious person.
Und ein merkwürdiger Schnurrbart.
I want to write my essay on something interesting, and I'm interested in getting to the bottom of all this. That's the only reason I came to you.
Yes, you came to me, so all the more reason to take my advice. The fact is, it's the dramatization that will make people want to read it. There's no getting around that.
Okay, but...
Gehören die irgendwie zufälligerweise zum Kurs Kreatives Schreiben?
Did one of them just mention Tatara Suna? But that's all the way in Inazuma. Is it just Paimon, or is it kinda unusual for someone in Sumeru to want to write a paper about that? Everyone here is just going about their business. Maybe it really is just Paimon. Guess people here are free to research pretty much anything.
Naja, macht ja keinen Sinn. Nee, macht ja Sinn, nicht wahr, Eike? Schließlich bestimmt die Akademie ja alles hier in Sumeru, nicht wahr? Eike?
Mhm.
Ja, lass uns näher rangehen und ein bisschen zuhören. Obwohl, wir sind doch schon nah dran.
Great! Let's go find out what this Tatara Suna mystery is all about.
Wo war Tatarasuma nochmal, Eike? In Inazuma. So viele Begriffe. Umgekehrte Schöpfung, Akt 3. Ist eine umgekehrte Schöpfung nicht das ein Widerspruch in sich?
Ja.
Ja. Umgekehrte Schöpfung, das ist, als wenn du das Baby wieder zurückdrücken würdest.
Alright, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper.
Kabuki Mono? Kabuki Mono. Wenn man es trennt, als Kabuki ist ja das Theater, Eike. Oder? Japanisches Theater. Ah, Mono? Mann, ey, ich hätte diese scheiß japanisch Sprachkurzdings mal durchziehen sollen, Eike, was? Eike?
Mhm.
Ich hätte das mal machen sollen.
Ich will nicht so viel kommentieren. Ich will jetzt möglichst wenig reden. Einfach nur den Dialog jetzt durchlaufen lassen.
Ja.
Automatisch passt schon.
Ein bisschen.
Ugh, if only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about him, this seems like the kind of thing he'd know about.
Hallo, da bin ich. Es ist nicht. Es ist nicht. Es ist nicht. Es ist ich.
Oh, you're the traveler, you say?
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
Ist ja nicht so, als wären wir der einzige Charakter in der ganzen Welt, der so aussieht. Wenn du mir nicht glaubst, dann gehe ich besser wieder. Ja, kannst mich bei.
No, of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma.
Wenn ich drüber nachdenke, finde ich, der Anwärter sieht, der Traveler, genau. Sieht doch ein bisschen auch arabisch aus, Eike, oder?
This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I started, examining the evidence. Sorry.
So kann man es natürlich auch nennen. Ich meine natürlich nicht arabisch von Aussehen her, ich meine eher von der Kleidung. Könnte theoretisch auch aus einem anderen Fantasy-Spiel stammen.
Oh, so what? For the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kind of lacking. Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact, we only came over here because we heard you talking about it and wanted to learn more.
Ah, I see.
Tja, tut mir leid.
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's past. But who'd have thought that...
Was war das denn gerade für ein Wort? Aber
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatarasuna.
Ja, erzähl mir mehr.
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive for a first read?
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest essay draft.
Ich habe irgendwas in den Ohren. Ich habe verstanden, Fatpoint, nicht Fairpoint.
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna. The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa, who crafted a fine blade.
Oh, was für ein Zufall. Wir hatten doch erst letztens was mit dem Schwert. Ob das mit zusammenhängt? Nein.
But in the end, he threw it into a fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well, no one knows. Apart from the swordmaker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the records also mention a kabuki mono. This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger, someone who dresses funny or acts in an unusual way.
Also so wie ich.
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground. This kabuki mono lived in Tatarasuna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
Könnten Sie über Kazuha reden? Ich meine, er sieht ja auch ein bisschen auffällig aus, nicht auf. Aus.
So first this strange person goes missing, then a murder happens? Seems kind of fishy to Paimon.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow, did I get lucky!
Wow! Was für eine dramatische Kameraaufnahme.
Stop shouting!
Hört auch mit den Reißzooms.
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out. It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the Government Records Office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago.
Okay, dann kann zumindest nicht mit Kazuha zusammenhängen, weil der ist noch, glaube ich, keine 400 Jahre alt.
Even back then, Tatarasuna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went
Das ist auch schon ein
missing
paar 100
too.
Jahre her.
Ja, jetzt wissen wir aber, dass es um die 400 Jahre her ist.
Ja, ist
Denn der Prototyp Kuniko Sushi wurde dann vor 400 Jahren gebaut.
Ja, und diese ganze Kandidaten-Geschichte war ja auch um 500 Jahre, oder?
500 Jahre.
Ja.
Das heißt, 100 Jahre hat Aya versucht, Androiden zu bauen.
Hat sie also ein bisschen Zeit gehabt. Was ist dabei rausgekommen? Eine Kopie von sich selbst und, ja, ein Arschclown. Nicht wahr? Nee,
Das
Gennen.
steht schon.
Ja, Prototyp, ich weiß.
Nicht zu früh sagen.
Nein, das ist alles Zufall.
Wait, so there are two missing people in this story now?
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Natürlich, ich kenne die alle auswendig. Ich lese jeden Abend das Buch vom Schlafengehen über die Schmieden von Inazuma.
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah, like Ishin art and so on?
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan, the last practitioners of Ishin art.
Ah, ich verstehe, Eike, nicht wahr? Jetzt erfahren wir, wie das alles so, die Vorfahren, wie das angefangen hat mit der Katihara-Familie und den Schmieden und all das Ganze, ja? Und der Ishin-Schule.
Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
The Kaidahara clan?
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
Was denn zum Beispiel?
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears. I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in all my years as a writer, this is by far the most.
Ist der Typ Lehrer oder Schauspieler?
So ist zu sehen.
Bisschen übertrieben, ne? Jetzt kommt's. Halt's euch fest, ihr werdet's nicht glauben. Sommer.
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki Mono was not a human, but a puppet.
Nein! Ja, wer wird das wohl sein?
A puppet?
Puppenagentin Shogun Raiden. Puppenagentin nennt sie sich? Das ist neu. Aber warum war er vor 400 Jahren in Tarasuma? Stimmt, hat er ja was Nettes gemacht.
Aha! Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
Nee, schau mal so aus.
Uh,
Ein geheimliches Zeichen? Ich schau mal kurz nach links, dann nach rechts.
no, Paimon just meant, how creepy. The way you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please, take a look.
Gibt es denn in Sumeru auch keine anderen Völker? Oder gibt es nur in Inazuma hier Tengus und, wie heißt es nochmal? Du weißt schon, Eike.
Die indische und fernöstliche Dämonologie an, dann wirst du es wissen.
Ja, da findet man Überschneidung. Ja, genau wie es auch im Japanisch... Oh Gott, soll ich das jetzt alles vorlesen? Oh, ist ein bisschen viel, oder? Ja. Und was hat das alles mit Scaramouche zu tun?
Oh, and please read my essay draft as well.
Och nö. Eike?
Mhm.
Ja. Viel Text, was? Viel Text.
Ja, deswegen soll man das auch nicht lesen.
Wirklich? Ich habe das vorhin erst vorgelesen.
Komplett unnötig.
Was? Habe ich jetzt alles vorhin und haben es vorgelesen?
Lad das einfach als nicht gelistet hoch.
Wie jetzt?
Schneid das raus und lade es als nicht gelistet hoch.
Ob ich das vorlese, meinst du?
Ja.
Und das hier brauche ich also nicht vorlesen.
Nö.
Stichwort Tarasuma, Raiden, Gokaden, Mikoshi, Nagasama, Kabuki, Mono. Das ist das Wichtigste. Ja. Können wir nochmal kurz hier rüber gehen. Vielleicht können die Leute ja pausieren, wenn sie wollen. Und Pause. Pause. Wieder der Hochofen. Ich erinnere mich, der Hochofen. Die ganzen Blitze waren, Eike. War das nicht so? Ist das die Insel, an die ich denke? Oder verwechsel ich das gerade mit den anderen Ofen? Weißt schon, den wir stilllegen mussten, damit die ganzen Blitze auf der Insel aufhören. Weißt du nicht mehr? Und die Fatui waren auch wieder da. Natürlich waren sie wieder dabei. Die sind irgendwie hinter allem, was in dem Spiel stattfindet, Eike, oder?
Mhm.
Ja. Ah ja, okay. Was sind nochmal? Das für den Kabuki-Kimono ist wahrscheinlich noch interessant. Ach, er ist gestorben. Ah. Er steht, diese Anwendung wurde viel Sorgfalt investiert. Ja.
Sawada was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it.
Ja, so kann man es natürlich immer am einfachsten machen. Es war alles Magie.
Oh, how about if I plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue? Like, I could put a turf war between rival factions at the center of the whole series of events.
Politik, schwieriges Ding.
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay there.
Essay, Gessay, Fiction, wie heißt das nochmal? Fiktion und, Realität. Nee, ich weiß das andere Wort. Nicht Realität, was ich meine.
Ja,
Eike.
mach weiter, Ditch, lass jetzt durchlaufen.
Akaba, look. Your teacher
Sonst
has
ist sie
researched
heute
this
nicht mehr fertig.
extensively.
Keine
I've
Sorge,
reached
wir haben
out to
Zeit.
everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to know. This is as much detail as you're ever going to get. Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
Good point. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess. Give me some time. I need to find a new angle on this.
Ja, wir gehen mal darüber.
We have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to say goodbye for now. Good luck with your essay.
All right, thank you. If you find out any more info about all this, please do let me know. Thanks so much.
Ja, bitte mach eine Kurzversion.
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it?
Was? Nein, nee, da wäre ich ja nie drauf gekommen.
Okay, then even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh? After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is usually super confidential, isn't it?
Scaramouche ist ein Gefangener? Ich dachte, er liegt in Koma.
If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest. There's no point in...
Wer war das denn?
Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like...
Diesen Hut erkennt man sofort wieder.
The balladeer! No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
Eigentlich tun, ja okay, Nachtvogel ist gefallen. Ja, bevor folgen wir der vorbeigehuschten Gestalt. Nicht wahr? Ja.